Welcome back to the back nine of the 2021 ACDGC Do Open Final Day lead card. Back nine. We're live from Herman Hill with my good recreational level friend, Jared Shetler.
Good to be back with us, Isaac.
Good to be back with us indeed. What else is there to do except jump right on into it? Hole 10, par 4, 577 feet. This is a clearly two-shot hole with your first shot being forehand down the middle low or a big kind of flex backhand over the top. Try and cut off a little more distance, but it is a very left to right dogleg with your green that approaches up here towards the building. OB directly behind on these Mach 3s. We got Mr. Logan Harpool whipping that felon out there to start us off. Forehand over the top. And that's a serviceable shot.
Yeah, most people just trying to kind of turn the corner there and get into that grassy area out in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, that grassy knoll out there.
Yeah, if you can ricochet off the grassy knoll, that's to your advantage.
In your interest. Brandon going tight over the top, trying to cut something off. That never really got the stability back, but he'll be over there.
Danny can take a page from his playbook.
Do we call him Danny? Do we know if he goes by Danny?
If he doesn't, he should.
He looks like a Danny. Big up top. And that is hard to film into the sky, but... Wow.
Absolutely crushed.
That is the farthest shot I've ever seen on this hole.
Yeah, when we walked up on it, we kept walking and we kept walking, and
I haven't gotten to it yet.
It was a little shocking.
Yeah, that's probably at least 500 feet, probably more, way up over the top. So AJ electing to throw over the police car parking lot forehand line here. Definitely have to make sure this is stable, or else, don't want to get into it. And this is leaking long. Oh my gosh, all of 7 inches to spare. That's a classic Logan Harpool upshot.
That's perfect.
I bet you that was a harp. Logan, let me know in the comments if that was a harp.
Also, like and subscribe, Nolan, or Logan, if you haven't.
Nolan lets that one go. That is a missed shot there from Nolan. Also, Nolan, if you're not liked and subscribed, definitely smash that subscribe button. Big tomahawk in there from Brandon.
To all the gentlemen on this card,
yeah,
please
definitely
go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Anyone listening at all, really smash that like button,
Danny's got a jump putt look here.
This is ridiculous.
And I'm committing to Danny at this point.
He's jump putting on this par 4. I know that it says 577 feet, but trust me, it plays longer than that. It is a clear 2-shot hole.
Yeah, with that huge dog leg.
Dog leg right. Yeah, with a low ceiling. That was absolutely ridiculous. Great putt there from Brandon. Make sure you like and subscribe. Good 35-footer.
He's just so good from that circle's edge position. Make sure you comment and tell your friends.
Yeah, get the engagement going. AJ from about circle's edge. Off the top. Shout out to Joe Montiel once again. Great 3 there from Danny. From 34th Street Media for snapping some sexy pics for us.
Yeah, shout out to Joe from 34th State Media.
Dang it. Joe, if you're listening and liked and subscribed, I'm so sorry. I do this every single time. 34th State. Is Kansas the 34th state?
I think that's the premise of the brand.
Makes sense. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, Joe. I should have asked you that earlier. Also, big thank you to Mike Bailey for running catch on us as well.
Mike Catch Cam Bailey.
That's what they've called him.
Mike Colwich West Bailey.
Mike Colwich Catch Cam Bailey. On to hole 11, par 3, 376 feet. This one is in a forest. There's no other way to describe it. There's a couple small gaps off the right side if you throw a straight hyzer shot. You can also go big forehand with a left gap there, but anything straight to it will get a little dicey. Logan leaking this high, and we'll get dispensed up on this hill.
They call this hole the Herman Hill Dispensary.
Jared. I apologize for Jared Shetler today, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon going far left, but really not a bad shot. I mean, leave him a 40-footer up a hill, around a bend,
Over a creek.
to Grandma's house. Here's Danny. Hits a big root action. He'll be able to steal a basket from there. And here's the kid. The Black Viper, Ramser. What a shot. That is in prime time.
What a shot from the King Cobra.
From the AJ hitting a tree early. And a great upshot from him.
And Logan's got a pretty tough angle here. Gonna rely on the skip from his felon to get under the basket. Wow.
That was a felon, you think?
Yeah. Lucid X, if I'm not mistaken.
That's crazy. Flash
Very
chains.
beefy.
Yeah, that was a beefcake. Oof. Danny giving that a run as well. And just off the front there from Brandon. Great putt there from the Burmese Python himself. That's a good bird. It's a hard bird. How many birds do you think were on this hole?
I guess
Oh my gosh.
4.
I didn't actually set this up. Only birdie
Oh, wow.
the whole day. Nolan Ramser.
Solid work.
Nolan the rat snake Ramser.
Solid work from the boa constrictor.
It's not funny. I don't know.
It isn't, but we're committed to it now.
Oh boy. Hole 12, thank goodness. Par 3, 363 feet. Scenic drone flight, but a tricky line. Through that flight right there, you'll see all those logs and brush that really gets in your way that's hanging over an OB pond up to this heavily protected green with OB right behind it as well. Was that AJ walking off
I think that was.
on the drone flight? I don't know when this was shot, but...
Very recently, apparently.
Oh, no.
He did almost exactly what he wanted to, but just a little too much lift on
Disaster
that
there.
forehand. A lot of different line options for this hole.
Yeah.
Like, take your pick. It's a smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord. This is looking perfect from Logan. Calling for it to Heiser.
Yeah, that gap right there has been trimmed up really nicely
Oh,
recently.
no.
But he just did not get enough stability on that.
That line was
Enforcer.
so pured there from Logan.
It looked great. Just did not hook up quick enough.
He was convinced that was inbounds as well as the rest of us were. So he'll proceed to the drop zone.
Brandon trying to do what Nolan did there, and
Yeah, that's a good look at that
Punch
forehand
it up
line.
there.
Had good stability at the end, but wasn't quite far enough to punch around that last evergreen tree. Danny lining up something crazy here, it feels like. Eye in the moon. Going Dogecoin to it.
he's going with that old philosophy. If there's a lot of obstacles, just go around and
Top-
over all of them.
Top it off. Yeah, that was a little short, but I mean, he'll be eyeballing it, no doubt. Whitaker. What did that say?
Whitaker lining up the thumber, also
Whoa.
trying to go over everything.
That's a bold thumber. I think that crashed down into that big tree there.
So Nolan going to have to throw from the drop zone here after finding water.
Asking for the tree and gets the tree.
And Logan, even though he went OB deep, also having to throw from the drop zone. So
Yeah.
he's just going to try to get it up around the basket here.
And that luckily sneaks right through
Yeah,
that tree
it's a great shot.
and parks it. Should have told AJ about that old stepper rule from our boy who
Barry Schultz.
Barry
Yeah,
Schultz.
that's right.
Cameramen are me or just cameramen though.
Yeah, it would have been very out of line.
Sure. So that's where Danny ended up from that over the top line. And here's the forehand line there from Brandon just off the face mask. He's been missing low today. Nolan for his bogey. That's really a brutal out of bounds pond because to get up and down from there is, I mean, it's impossible. You're still looking at a 280-foot hole from that drop zone. So really to get a 4 after going OB in the pond is fortunate.
Yeah,
I mean,
the best you can hope for, yeah.
Logan was fortunate getting through that tree, and Nolan hit a putt. And they're still both carding bogeys there. So don't look now, but that'll drop Nolan to 24. And Brandon's staying at 20, so 4 strokes back. A lot of golf yet to be played. Hole 13, par 3. 355 feet. Drone's flying through the preferred line here. If you have a 355-foot hyzer forehand, now's the time to whip her out. Otherwise, you're going to have to go with some crazy backhand flip to flat finishing right shot if you want to get to the pin. You can also go down the middle, but it's less enticing. So you can see that long grass just swallowing Brandon whole. Call him Jonah. This looks like a better line from Danny. Looks to make contact with the cabbage. Yeah.
Once again, that long grass coming into play.
You will not be getting skips. Wow, good air bounce.
Nolan may have taken that comment personally. He's
Yeah.
like, I think I'll find a way.
That was a mash of a forehand from Nolan. He's 20 deep.
Logan get just a little wide here.
But pin high, I mean, he'll be looking at the basket. That's a better miss. Good up there from Dan. Dan the man. That is a biffed up shot there from Brandon as well. He'll be looking at a circle's edge here to save his par. Stepper from Logan. It's looking like Nolan's gonna gain one on the whole card again here. Brandon's got this for his par. Hell no. A statement putt here from Nolan. Oh yeah. So Brandon will take a 4. We'll have some cleanups here at the end.
That was cool. How that train caught that.
Dan the man, Mr. Harpool. Harpooling his money together to buy a scooter. I don't know.
I'll take that.
That's
fine.
That's
I'll
not
accept it.
yeah. Hole 14. Par 3. 349 feet. Pretty much a stock hyzer shot. Arkansas River here on the right may come into play if you're not stable enough or you kind of bite off too much wide. But pretty straightforward hole altogether. And Nolan will grab the box. It kind of looked like he was throwing a zone there. I hope that's not the case, because that's far. Oof.
Giving it a little chance there.
Yeah, wow. Flashing chains from the back. Here's Dan.
Oh, get down. Come on.
And lost that. Looked like it was a little bit sawed off. AJ going forehand. Calling for it to get up. Pin high, but never got the stability that it needed to fight back. What is this, Jared?
Disc-wise?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
Ah, I thought you knew his bag. Flash and change,
Sorry to
but
disappoint.
quite a bit short there. He'll have circle's edge putt here. This is also sawed off and moving left fast. Far left. Giving Buddy a scare there even. So Brandon from 80 feet under the basket for his par, but oof. Logan liked that one out of the hand. And it looks like this here 17-year-old will have a putt to grab another one on the full card.
Kind of a tough downhill tester into a headwind, so it's not a gimme, but
Oh my gosh.
it looked like one.
Someone come beat him in disc golf.
Yeah, he's got a couple bogeys on the round, but he's got so many birdies that it doesn't even matter. He's
Yeah.
finding them everywhere.
And starting off 7 strokes ahead of everyone also
That doesn't hurt.
helps out. So Nolan cleaning up here in the Wichita metro area. Grabbing one on the card once again. On to the next. Hole 15, par 3, 320 feet. Basket straight ahead with these 2 guardian trees. Really can attack any way you want. You'll see some forehands, some straight backhands. Nolan playing this up high line. Wow. Crashing in 3 feet short of the ace. Perfect shot. Here's Dan the man. Looking good, a little short. He'll have a circle's edger for his deuce. Oh my god.
Wow.
AJ can throw forehands, ladies and gentlemen. That was less than 6 inches from acing. That's short from Logan as well, but he'll have a circle's edge putt. This looks good. Oh,
Wow, a lot of ace runs on this hole.
give these men some metal. Logan just not finding the chains recently. Starting to get caught up with it. Danny misses off right as well. Oh no. Another spit out for Brandon. He needed that one to stay in the race, but with 3 holes left, it's looking like a 1-race horse. And that horse is Secretariat. And that horse is Nolan Ramser.
The snake, the horse, the legend.
He's whatever you want him to be, folks. He's 17. You heard it here first on Penner Productions. Hole 16, par 4, 548 feet. This is a big boy. Over the top here, where the drone is flying, and then hyzering out left is the go for it shot to set up a pretty easy approach. You'll see a lot of these guys probably lay up to right in front of that big tree to attack, being this river and the pond both play OB, which would take you to the drop zone. So Nolan's smartly looking at his 8-stroke lead and saying, you know what? We don't need this one.
Yeah, no need to show off.
And AJ's layup right in front of that big tree. Might cause some issues for him in the future. We'll see. Dan the man says, look, we're going for it. Oh, and he peers it. He loves it. Yeah, great shot. Logan likes that line. He'll go for it too. It's looking good. Yeah.
Go big or go home, as I've been saying.
Go big or go into the creek. Go into the Arkansas. Brandon looking at his 2-stroke lead on everyone except for Nolan and saying, you know what, we don't need this one either. There's AJ behind that tree. Oh, hits a phantom branch and that'll drop him out of bounds. That is unfortunate. Brandon landing at the drop zone with his first shot. And fortunately kicks inbounds off of that tree, but will make very little forward progress. Here's the Viper. Calling for it to skip straight. It does not skip straight, but
It does skip.
he'll have a birdie putt still. So beware.
Or as I like to call them, putts for him.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's all he's got. Look at this upshot from
Wow.
AJ and the roll.
He was incredibly pinched off. They
On
had to
the
get that
brick.
to move so far right.
Yeah, that was an impressive shot. Unfortunately, it will be for a 5. And here's Brandon's third. Really good shot.
Wow, Logan got way up there on that
Yeah.
drive.
That's impressive. He'll be under it for his tap and birdie.
And Danny as well.
Jump putt, asking for it to sit. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, going for it over that tree line really pays off because that becomes a very soft par 3. Ooh. Nolan still out for blood. I wanted that one.
Yeah, the speckled king snake is not giving up.
Okay, we're done. Thank you so much for coming.
Tune in next time.
No, hey, this is my show, Jared. Get some cleanup. Man, these are wanting to spit Brandon out. We'll grab some pars. AJ will tap in his 5 after that unfortunate tree kick. He's loving it though. 17, par 3, 427 foot hyzer if you got it. Something that maybe flips flat and finishes hard left so that you don't trickle down through these trees into the Arkansas River. Kind of a unique green punch in, about a 30-foot square into this kind of mini forest that you are looking to punch for your birdie. Danny on the box. He doesn't like it, but he should like it.
Yeah, not to tell you what to do, Danny, but great shot.
But like your shot, Dan. Dan the man. Buttery backhand form from Mr. Harpool, and this is looking good. Oh, leaks it just a hair long and gets caught up on that backwood. Backwoods, outdoor camping equipment brought to you. Nolan has this a little sawed off, but gets on the green and skips way back, about 40 feet. Good for Nolan. He doesn't need to make that. He can actually take 4 putts. The shot looks really good from Brandon. Oh yeah.
That's the shot of the millennium.
Okay.
So sorry. I'll see myself out.
Thank you. AJ trying to find a forehand line here. Have to be pretty tight. And this needs help.
Yeah, I'd call that loose.
Get caught up in that back cabbage. Kind of has a look at the basket, but not one that's necessarily easy. He'll go to a knee and have a flick line, it looks like. He'll get out,
Under the basket.
up and down. Here's Nolan's 45-footer. Wow. That might be the first layup putt I've ever seen from Nolan Ramser.
Yeah, I wasn't aware he had that in his repertoire.
Not to say that's not the right thing to do, though.
No,
Because it is.
respect.
Yeah.
He's got a little breathing room for sure.
Oh my gosh. Brandon cannot catch a break with these spits.
He's done with the Mach 3s.
Yeah. And Logan misses this one left as well for his comeback, so Logan will take a bogey. Brandon taking a par. And Dan the man taking a 2.
Well, it makes me completely change my putt. It's a left side hit, but it's
Little camera love there from AJ.
So going into hole 18, par 3, 416 feet. This is a very hard 2 to get. Either takes a massive forehand flex shot or some crazy turnover backhand line. So Danny and Brandon tied at 19 down with Logan at 17. Danny goes into the first tree, so he'll have a tough up and down, but a look at it. Nolan's still going for the green with 9 shots to spare. Yeah, that'll be just fine. Does Brandon play this safe? Does he go for the bird? He's going for it. Up top forehand. Looks like it has good stability. A forehand over the top is, if it's a hyzer shot, it's almost impossible to get there on a hyzer line, just because of the pure distance and height of it. AJ hyzering out, and that'll be it for his chase of the podium. Not a bad shot from Logan. Cresting the hill, it looks like. Danny needs to get up and down. Oh no. Okay. Sneaks through the tree. He'll be fortunate to have a look. Brandon knowing if he can just put this under the basket, he'll at least have a share of second. And leaving that short too. So we'll have some drama here for our second place.
Great
battle.
out by AJ.
Great out. Smart play from Logan. The kid under it. Danny needs this.
2 inches low.
He knew the implications. So this is for second place for Brandon. Got the one that he needed. Oh.
There you go. That'll be good enough to secure solo second after that miss by Danny.
Sigh of relief there from Brandon. Great round from these guys. Hell of a round from AJ. And Logan putting out. And there you have it, folks. The 2021 Doodah Open champion, 17-year-old Team Discraft, Nolan Ramser. Congrats, Nolan.
Yeah, just a great showing by him. He had the hot round for the day, even though he
Didn't play his
Need it.
best. Yeah. So, Brandon, second place. Daniel, third. Logan, fourth. Caleb Bruce tying with AJ Carl there for fifth. Seventh place, we got world champ Ron Converse. Keenan Ford shooting a hot back and getting 8th place, and Nate Alton securing 9th place. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Nate Taylor, thank you so much. Make sure to like and subscribe. This has been Penner Productions. Jared Shetler,
Good to be with us again.
Isaac Penner, thank you guys. Peace.